Alright, so we can see if I can do this without messing up. So the cornbread is Zatarain's with like a cup of cheese and and what we have here is 3 bags of cut and clean greens. And it was pretty funny because I was telling Mama I saute them before I boil them, and she was like, "You what?" So basically, I take this big pot and I put a half a pound of bacon. Once that starts getting brown, then I add some onions. Once the onions are almost done, I toss in the minced garlic because you can't cook your garlic as long as you do the onions because your garlic will burn. Anyway. 2 tablespoons of oil, salt, pepper. Stir that. Once all that's really good and mixed, and here's where Mama's like, "What are you saying? You saute your greens?" So I dropped 3 bags of greens in here, and I kept stirring them just until they got shiny. And then I dumped in a box of beef broth and smoked ham hock and let them go for, I don't know, right at an hour. And oh God, they are so phenomenal. Oh, the other thing I didn't tell you. While I was letting them get up to temp to saute them, I took the giblets and the necks from the chicken and the duck, and they boiled back here in the beef broth for like 30 minutes. Anyway, so, oh dear Lord, these are amazing. Alright, so these guys, so same principle. About 3 hours ago, I started a half a pound of bacon and probably 1.5 medium onions, and once the bacon and onions were done, I poured in some beef broth and let it boil for like 30 minutes with the ham hock and the bacon and like 3 bay leaves. So these are ridiculous. They are the perfect, like, not totally squishy, but soft and not too hot. But anyway, so here's the 2 we haven't dug into yet. We're gonna be eating all night. All right, so roaster hen. Did the hen with just lemon, pepper, and butter. Because I wanted to make sure it wasn't too spicy, so rinsed it, inside the cavity with garlic and lemon pepper, and all in the outside with lemon pepper. And I took like, I don't know, a half a stick of butter and cut it in little tiny pieces and just laid them all over the top. Oh. So he was only like hour and a half effort. This mofo right here, he was a 3-hour effort. I don't know, can I turn on the flashlight? Nope. Yeah, it looks really dark, but it's not burnt, I swear. So this is like a 5-pound duck. So the duck and the chicken I left sitting all last night in orange juice. And I took the duck and I scored the skin. Well, shit, there's enough orange basting stuff sitting here you can't even tell. But anyway, I scored the skin in the diamond thing. And you have to stab a duck like in the thigh and the back of the breast, just because they're so fatty. You gotta let it drain. Salt, pepper, garlic. It probably took 3 hours for this guy to cook, and I really need to get it out of the thing because it looks burnt, but it's a pretty brown crispy. Anyway, so the duck cooked like 3 hours. First hour I left it unmolested, then I flipped it over so it cooked the back, and then I flipped it over again and went like another 40 minutes. And in that 40 minutes, I was basting it with a mix of honey and balsamic. And then so once I set it up here and I let it rest for 30 minutes, there was this great packet of orange like basting sauce that came with the duck. So I heated that up and I poured it on there too. So anyway, I might do a video in a minute when I cut those two up, but Zatarain's cheddar cheese cornbread, big pot of greens, black-eyed peas that I've been cooking for like 3 hours with all the amazing stuff, and the chicken and the duck. I think I did pretty good. Anyway, Happy New Year's. I love you guys. And I'll post some pictures because, like, you can see how crispy that is right there. That's going to be beautiful when I cut it. Anyway, I'll post some more later. Love you guys.